there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers. Come right on in, my friends. We're so glad that you're with us today. And I believe you're going to really get a lot out of this program. It's a very important program, but before I tell you about that, I want to address the fact that we are in such turbulence. And I received an email this morning from a very sweet lady, a school teacher, and the concern about going back to school during this COVID-19 space and time. And I thought, as Christians, we need to remember that God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of love and of power and a sound mind. And do not allow that. And I know that there are difficult decisions to make about sending children back to school and all, but you know, the Lord will guide you and direct you. This is no time for Christians to, crawl under the pile. This is for us to proclaim the wonderful words of Jesus. He said, it's interesting, when he left his disciples, he said, "My peace I leave with you." See, he could have left them a blank check for life to take care of everything. But he knew that what they needed and what we need through the ages is his peace. He left us the best thing he possibly could. So lift up your heads, hold them high. Your redemption draws nigh, and he's never forsaken his own. Okay, now I want to tell you about my guest today. Cindy Rogers wrote the book From Tragedy to Triumph. I'm anxious to talk to her. I've read her book, but also she's a licensed Christian pastoral counselor. And I think there's probably a big difference when you go to a Christian counselor if you have an issue, or if you go to just a regular psychologist. And so I'm very intrigued about that, and kind of, what kind of problems a Christian brings to a Christian counselor, or maybe a non-Christian brings to a Christian counselor. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Jessica Sampson is going to join Stephanie in the kitchen to make an Italian stir-fry. I didn't get to taste it, but it looks awesome. We'll show it to you. Before that happens, though, I want to again offer you 199 Promises of God. It's a small booklet you could carry in your purse. And let me tell you, this is the time we need those promises of God. They are yea and amen. They are forever and ever. And they are available to you. I think that's the prettiest cover on that book. They're available to you for any gift to Homekeepers, any gift. And we appreciate every dime that comes into this ministry, and we thank you for it. If you used a credit card, 1-800-229-0059, or the address is there on your screen, Homekeepers, Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. And we'll get it right out to you. All right, let's join Stephanie and Jessica in the kitchen. I think you're going to enjoy this one.
I have a very special guest today in the kitchen, and I'm super excited about it. It's no secret to everybody who has watched for any amount of time that my weight fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down. I'm happy, I'm sad. And today I have a health coach on. Her name is Jessica. She's adorable. She's so smart. So smart. We're going to direct you to her Facebook page so you can join in, and she can give you so many tips. She has enlightened me. I'm 52 years old. You think you know everything by 52. You don't. You don't know much. I'm telling you that right now. So this is Jessica Sampson. She's a health coach in the area. I met her through my daughter-in-law. I'm so excited that she's here. She's going to show us a really healthy, flavorful meal, because that was one of the things I asked her about. I said, please, everything here is good, but it's boring. So if you could tell us how to make flavor. She has a million tips. She's coming back. But today we're going to make Italian stir fry, and she's going to give you a couple tips while she's cooking. So welcome, Jessica.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I love healthy cooking.
It's so exciting to me. So we're going to go ahead and put the pan on the heat. We have already cooked up some chicken, and you put what on the chicken?
So all I did here was take some chicken breast, and we went ahead and diced it up and cooked it in just a little bit of olive oil and a bunch of spices. So one of the biggest things I hear from people is that eating healthy is boring. And one of the best ways to combat that is with spices. So I have tons of spices in my spice cabinet, and I use them super liberally. So for this one,
let's start cooking the vegetables, and then we'll talk about, because then we'll run out of time. We'll have nothing to taste. No.
All right. Good call.
So is olive oil the best oil to use?
So I usually use olive oil or avocado oil when
Okay.
I am cooking. So I'm not a fan of vegetable oils because vegetables, making a mess. I am a messy, super messy cook, guys. You should see my kitchen after I'm done.
So that was a whole onion.
Yeah, so we've got just an onion here. So we're gonna start to cook that first because it's gonna take the longest. So when you're cooking your vegetables, you wanna think about what's like the softest. So we've got mushrooms here. They're obviously last. So we went ahead and cooked the chicken first, and then we're gonna put it to the side so it doesn't overcook. So we've got our onion cooking here.
We also, what did we do here?
Yeah, and so while we're prepping, we have balsamic. So vinegar is great. It has tons of flavor, and it's very, very, very low in calories. So vinegars and spices are a great way to add lots of flavor without adding lots of calories. And so what I actually did was I took balsamic and I reduced it. So you can see it's a little bit thick here. So it turns into like a little bit of a glaze. So we're kind of just, we boiled some of the water out, and that's just gonna give it like more depth of flavor.
So you know all those sauces that we add with the butter and the flour and the cream and everything, that's what we want to stop doing, and we want to figure out ways like this to add flavor, right?
Yes, exactly. So vinegars are great. Balsamic, white wine, champagne. I mean, there are tons and tons and tons of vinegars out there. And they're, like I said, they're fantastic. So something else, so we're gonna add a whole bunch of spices. And again, we're gonna spice liberally. So I'm gonna add, we've got oregano, parsley, lots of spices, guys.
She means lots.
We don't mess around with garlic in my house, so I'm Italian, so
nice.
We eat garlic, everything. It's a little stuck there, but tons of garlic. So this is, I call it Italian stir fry. Yes, I made that name up all by myself. So we're putting in
It sounds perfect to me.
tons and tons of Italian spices. We've got basil, all right, and a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay, so we need to move on the veggies
All right,
here.
so let's add the zucchini.
Okay.
Let's turn this up.
And you're going to want to cook this a lot longer than we are. You all know we speed cook.
Yep.
Because we don't have it's not a 30-minute show. I wish it was. Maybe someday.
Not quite yet.
It already smells fabulous in here. Like, it smells so good. All those seasoning, the balsamic vinegar, so good. Plus, we have Parmesan cheese to put on at the end.
So cheese always gets like a bad rap. So people most people love cheese. And the thing about cheese is that it can add a lot of flavor as long as you use it as more of a condiment. So instead of like sitting down and thinking about cheese and crackers, I like to use cheese as like a condiment or a flavor enhancer on top of my food. So there's really nothing wrong with eating cheese. It shouldn't be like the main portion of your meal. So if you think about cheese as a condiment, and think about more like pungent cheeses.
I'm going to speed up because we have about a minute.
That's it?
Yes.
Gosh, time flies when you're having fun, guys. Man,
I know.
How did 6 minutes go that fast? I could talk forever.
Right?
All right, guys, so you're just gonna mix everything here in together.
Yep.
It'll actually be just fine like this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna take your balsamic glaze, and we are gonna mix that in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And that is as simple as it gets, guys. It is a one-pan dish.
Which I love because I hate doing dishes.
Yep, and then when it's ready, told you guys I'm a messy
So it
cook
cooks
here.
for a lot longer, okay? Let's taste
Not
the chicken.
a lot longer.
But I mean to soften the zucchini and stuff. So let's take a little taste. We're gonna put a little cheese on it.
Put a little cheese on top.
Do you want to taste also, or are you good?
You go ahead and taste.
I love mushrooms.
So do I. They're my favorite. What do you think?
You guys, you know what this would be great for? This big pan of it. You do lunches. Do all your lunches for the week.
Yep. Or
So
I
good.
make it for dinner, and then you can have it for lunches the next couple of days. Yeah, just sprinkle some cheese on top. Anything with sauce is great for leftovers.
So good.
Yeah.
Jessica, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. She's coming back, I promise. I will beg her until she just gives in. She's coming back.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun.
Watch for the recipe. You can get it. You know how, and we'll see you next time.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
I'm pleased to introduce to you From Tragedy to Triumph's author, and that's Cindy Rogers. Welcome.
Thank you.
And it was a book I could go through pretty quickly, and you covered all the bases on it, so welcome. Welcome. I want to tell the audience just about the home you grew up in, at what point did you meet Christ, and the tragedy in your life. Did you know Jesus at the time?
Yes. As a child, I went to church. My father used to take me to church every Sunday. But then on the way home after church, he used to stop at the liquor store, package store it was called back then, and get his the beer for the nighttime. And so at nighttime he would act very different than obviously going to church.
I would assume that set up some confusion.
Yes. So
now, where was your mother in this?
My parents got divorced when I was 5, so I didn't have a mother at that point. I had a stepmother who was really more just like a friend, so she wasn't really like a mother, for a few years, and then my dad and her also got divorced, and so there was no female,
no consistency
in the home, no love. Everything was about just survival. There was no love in the home.
And if I remember correctly, your dad said really very hurtful things to you as a young girl, and then you grow up and God leads you into counseling. But before that time, I'm sure there's a lot of viewers who can identify with that. I've heard horror stories. My parents never called me names. But how did that mold you and shape you as you were growing up into young womanhood and to go on and to marry and have a family? And is it always just a tape that's playing in the back of your head?
Well, I always said to my dad, when I get out of this house, I'm going to have a better life for myself. And that's exactly what happened. You know, we can hold on to those hurtful things that people tell us. They're just lies. They're not real, you know. And so I wasn't going to go there. I said, when I grow up and I get out of this house, I'm going to have a better life for myself. I know that I knew the Lord back then because we went to church. I loved going to church. I loved Jesus.
Well, that made a difference.
Yes, and so I used to read as a 5th grader. I remember having a Bible and going downstairs and just reading my Bible, learning, trying to, of course I didn't understand it, but I did what I could understand, I read. So while my father was upstairs and they're arguing up there and whatnot, I just would go downstairs and read the Bible. And so I think
put something in you.
Yes.
Because a lot of people who were called names as you were, it really crippled them for life emotionally, and I think with love, friendships and family, friends, and anybody you might, take into your life.
Right. It was difficult, but you can get through it. You know, with God, we can get through anything that comes our way.
You're absolutely right. Okay, tell me about your first husband, and that story is a lot about him.
Yes. We were married. We were high school sweethearts. We met when we were. He was a junior. I was a sophomore in high school, and we went steady. Afterward,
I remember that.
We went steady. We had a little pin.
They still use that.
I think they're just. I don't know what they call it now. No. But we went steady anyway. And so we went all through high school together. After that, we were also we got engaged when we were 21. We got married at 22. And we had it was a nice marriage, it was something I never had at home. And his family accepted me into their home with just such love, and I just felt so much love that I never had at home.
In-laws can be a blessing, right?
Yeah, it was great.
They get a bad rap. I had wonderful in-laws.
My mother-in-law used to tell my husband, when you get married, I want you to marry an orphan girl. Well, and then I was the closest thing to that.
Absolutely. So she got her wish.
She loved it, yes.
Now, did you establish a Christian home when you married?
Yes, yes. We had one child, and yes.
Okay, now tell me about this trip. It seems like not anything out of the ordinary. He was going to go fishing where? In Canada or somewhere?
Hunting, yes. Him and his friend Sam, his best friend from high school, decided to go on a hunting trip to Canada, up in the tundra. Now, the tundra is very flat. It's a flat, it's not like wooded, like you're hunting in the woods. Anyways, and so they have to go to, they had to get flown into plane would have to fly you from New Jersey. They went to Canada. From Canada, they went into the tundra. So there was a couple different planes you had to get to the place, the hunting camp. And so when they got out there, he was excited. Everything was going okay. But before he left was the puzzling part.
I know, I wrote it down.
He asked me the night before if the life insurance was paid up. I said, yes, it's always paid, since I was the bookkeeper in the home. And then he said, let's go down to the basement. I want to take it to where my fishing reels are hanging on the wall. So we went down there, and he proceeded to tell me. He said, well, this fishing pole, he would point it to, to this one. This one goes to my son. This one goes to my cousin. This one goes, and I finally stopped him. And I said, are you trying to tell me something? And his response was, you never know what can happen. And so then he proceeded to take me to the workshop area, and in there was a cabinet, a metal cabinet, and he showed me where the boat keys, we had a boat, where the boat keys were, where the trailer keys were, where all these things were. And I felt very uneasy about this, because 2 years prior to him leaving on this trip, he went by himself, and he never said any of this. So it was really puzzling to me. So yeah, that's how it all started. And even the other part, when they left in the morning, when his friend Sam and he left in the morning to leave for the trip to go to Canada, his friend was in the truck with him, and they were going to put his truck in a parking lot area where they did. And but Roy said, his name was Roy. So Roy said, I'm going to take a couple parts out of the truck, and I'm going to hide them. So I want to show you where they are. So in case you need to drive the truck back to New Jersey, and I'm not here, you'll know where they're at. And Sam said he really didn't even pay any attention to him, because he said, nothing's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
See, so all of this progressed, all these questions and all this getting your ducks in a row kind of a thing was very puzzling.
Did it bother you while he was gone? On the trip?
No. You know why? Because I'll tell you, he was gone. He left on a Thursday morning, and he died on a Sunday morning. I mean, and you know what? The other thing he told me, he's going to get 2 caribou, these big moose kind of things. He got 2 caribou, and he died.
I know it's very puzzling, and it is outlined in the book. I am talking to Cindy Rogers, and we've got her email on the screen. You might want to write it down, because she's also a licensed Christian pastoral counselor. And I think there's a lot of people who could probably benefit, really, from a couple of sessions with someone. I've mentioned this before. Just one paragraph in a book or one little trip to a counselor can absolutely change your life forever for the better. So I just wanted to make sure you know who I'm talking to here. Okay, how did he die? He was a long way away from you.
Cardiac arrhythmia. His heart got out of beat. And
so it wasn't a stray bullet from going after prey.
No, after he shot the second caribou, his friend said that they were sort of back to back, and all of a sudden he heard a thud on the ground, and he was just gone. His friend said he did CPR one time, nothing happened. His eyes rolled back, and he was already gone. So.
And how long did it take them to get back?
Well, there was a boat that was coming. There was like a little lake and a boat. So finally, his friend Sam, I guess he shot up SOS, for help. And then finally he saw this boat, and they put him in the boat, and they helped. The guys took him away.
And how old was your son then?
16.
And how did you ever process this or try to figure it out? Well, there was some warning there. We don't know what would have changed, but
yes, I don't know. But my in-laws and my sister-in-law's boyfriend came at 12:45 a.m. That Sunday morning, which was really Monday morning, and so they came knocking on my door, and I was like panicking, because we lived in the woods. We had 1,100 acres behind us, and we were kind of in the woods, And my son, he's running to open the door at like 12:45. I'm going, don't open the door! I don't know who that is. But he says, it's Grandma. And I'm like, if Grandma's coming to visit me this hour, there's something wrong. Yeah. And so when Grandma came in and she was crying, all she said was something happened to Roy, and I knew it. I said he died. I just felt it. He died. I don't know how I know. I just did. So so that happened. They were all crying in the other room, and I went in the other room, and this is what I said. I said, God, what do I do now? And I felt in my heart that he said, I will take care of you. And he did. He did the whole.
That's the blessing of knowing the Lord, that He can be there.
Yes.
Right at that moment.
Yes.
If we're open and we stay in tune with Him.
Yes.
Even at an hour like that, while everyone else was weeping, God gave you a promise. How old was your boy then?
16.
How was he? I mean, that's his daddy.
Well, supposedly he said he talked to my sister-in-law's boyfriend for a few minutes because his father had died young, also, but the only thing I remember of him is he ran down the hall and slammed his bedroom door. It's the only thing I remember that he did, and so it was.
I don't think that's unusual for a teenage boy.
No. But to get through, and don't forget, he was in Canada, I was in New Jersey. It took me 4 days to get him back to the States. The hardest part was not seeing him. I didn't see him that he died. So to me, he was still alive. Because they're telling me this, and reality really hasn't set in yet when somebody tells you that. And the hospital would call, and they'd say, he's in the morgue. I'd say, well, where is he? Oh, we think he's in the hospital. At this point, I didn't even know where his body was. That was the other thing that was hard.
So how long was it before you were able to have a memorial service for him?
It was the same week. He came home. He died on that Sunday, and they had him back to the funeral home on Thursday. So I had the service 2 times. Morning was like an afternoon and evening service, and then on Saturday was Labor Day weekend, too. And so on Saturday, that was when we buried him.
Well, it looks to me like you had these few days of whirlwind. When that was all over, what in the world occurred to you? What's happened? Do you ever look in the mirror and say, Lord, what has happened?
Yes.
I had a husband one day and now I don't.
Yes, because it was so fast. It went so fast. Within 4 to 5 days, he died. He went away. He died, and he was already buried. And it was just so shock. First you go through shock. It's like, did this really happen? I'm trying to figure this all out. But I know that God was with me because I felt His presence. I never was alone. I mean, I cried, and I cried. I wept. I told the Lord I missed him. I told the Lord to tell Roy, I love you. Tell him I love you. Tell him I loved him. I was just like, We
don't know if God's our courier on those kind of
things.
I
know, but I just tell him I miss him and I love him, Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing you think about. And it's just the loneliness. My son, if you read in the book, my son his friends wanted him to go out that night after the funeral, and I wanted him to go, but I knew I was so sad and lonely, and he didn't want to go. He said, maybe I should stay home, but I was glad he went, because I needed time with the Lord. I prayed and cried.
And it's a good thing you knew the Lord, because He does heal, and we're going to be out of time here in a minute.
Yes.
But you did marry a couple of years later? Or?
I moved from New Jersey. I moved to Florida. And in 2003, I met a wonderful man from our church. Yes.
I met him a while ago.
Steve.
I agree with you. And that is a blessing. Got a wonderful man, a Christian man, and you're still very young. And at about that time, is that when you decided to study to be a Christian counselor?
Well, what happened is the Lord spoke to me one day about becoming a Christian counselor. I've always been a helpful type of person. I always wanted to listen to people's problems. I always took psychology classes in high school. I was just intrigued by that. And so I think it was probably something that was starting a long time ago. And He spoke to me about it, and I said, yes, Lord. Answered Him.
We have a couple minutes. I'm curious as to what kind of problems, because I assume most people come to you are Christian?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of problems do Christians have who shouldn't have any? I mean,
we all have.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I mean, is there kind of a number 1 problem?
I do marriage counseling. Yes, there's a lot of marriage counseling.
Christians actually have problems in their marriage. Oh my word!
Yes.
Shocked.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
And grief counseling. Grief counseling is my primary, since the Lord took me through all this, so I can help others, because I can feel that pain they're going through. I want to comfort them with the same comfort that God's given me.
There's a wonderful grief counseling program, I think, that's in all churches, all denominations.
It's called Grief Share. Actually, I've taught it 7 times.
Yes.
I've taught it in our church.
Are there any shortcuts getting out of grief?
No, you're going to go through the process, but to know that if you give your pain to the Lord, He'll take it. And when you give your pain to the Lord, He's going to not only take it, but He's going to heal you from the inside out.
Oh, that's good. We'll have to talk longer someday. I've always believed that you can't take a shortcut in grief, but you can stay in it too long.
Exactly.
I've met people, I've been a pastor's wife, I've met people who carried it on and on and on when the Lord would have taken it from them a long time ago.
I always quote this one thing. I say, in order to get through it, you have to go through it, but don't dwell in it.
That's good. That's a good place to close, okay? I have a few things to say to you before we have to say goodbye. We've been talking about grief, and I've been experiencing some. I'm going to tell you about it.
Arthelene would like you to keep the following information handy. You may contact Homekeepers by writing to Homekeepers, P.O. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758, or go to www.rippy.org. Remember, we always enjoy hearing from our viewers, and we thank you for your support.
Just a few days ago, I returned from a memorial service for my niece, Susan Denise Crabtree. Somehow seems out of order for a child to precede a parent in death, or for a niece to precede her aunt. Susan was the first grandchild born into the McClure Crabtree clans, and our anticipation knew no bounds. However, that unbridled excitement changed to despair when she was under the surgeon's knife just 40 minutes after her arrival. Other surgeries would follow, and the doctors warned that she probably wouldn't walk until the age of 2. However, Susan didn't agree and walked at 10 months. She excelled in music and spent time overseas as a music missionary. Her children's choirs are legendary. She taught piano and violin, training quality musicians to give God their very best. No one fought harder against the cancer that invaded her life. Our fervent prayers mingled with hers, begging the Lord to allow her to stay. However, His final words to her were, "Come up higher." Susan is now pain-free and whole, and celebrates with her much-loved father and grandparents. Long ago, the Apostle Paul wrote, "It's far better to be with the Lord." Susan now has a total understanding of those words. This is Susan, worshiping her Lord now in heaven as she so faithfully worshiped Him on earth. We'll see you soon, Susan.